Let's draw and paint a cute sugar skull like this one. First you'll need a black paper. We want it going vertically up and down so we have lots of room for the skull. If I had it sideways, I wouldn't have as much height in the paper. So that's why I have it going like this. Then I will take a circle tracer of some sort and put it close to the top, but not all the way. Hold it down with my hand and press against the circle to draw the top of the head. I'm drawing with an oil pastel so I can see on the black paper. Next, I need to draw the jaw of my skeleton. I'll make 2 lines that go down and then 2 lines that go in. The inside shape of the mouth is very similar. 2 lines that go down and then either 2 lines that go in, or this one could be a smooth curve. We're doing really well. Now let's add 2 eyes. They'll be in about the middle, and I'll draw them with the oil pastel, as well as a nose. The nose can be shaped like a triangle. Next, I'll draw a few teeth, maybe just 3, so that they're big enough for me to be able to paint them in, which is a later step. And last thing, a bonus step, I'm going to add some little rectangles below the chin if I have room, and here I do. These will be kind of like the vertebrae. These are the bones that hold up our neck and our spine. On the back, I'll have to write my name and my class code. Remember, your class code is the number of the grade you're in and your teacher's the letter for your teacher's last name. Before we paint, I've put a placemat so that it's got space all the way around the edges, and I won't get any paint on the table that way. With my brush, I'm going to gently just dip it into the paint, and I'm going to start to glide the paint around the edges. When I'm painting, I want to go slowly so I can do my most careful job. One of the first things I'm doing is I'm using the brush to fill in the jaw. But there's certain parts of the picture that I don't want to paint, because if I paint them, I won't see some of the details anymore. Like, if I fill in the nose, could I see the nose? No. Whenever I'm painting, I'm also holding the paintbrush like a pencil and gently gliding it. I want to be very gentle with my art supplies so that they can last a long time. If I find that my paint's becoming streaky, that means I just need to dip my brush in the paint again so that it'll paint smoothly. Since we're only using one color of paint today, we don't actually need water to wash out our brushes because we aren't changing colors. Then I'll carefully start to go around the different parts of my picture, like going around the eye, both of the eyes, around the nose. I still need to fill in this little part of the jaw here. Filling in also the teeth. And the top of our forehead for our skeleton. After I have one layer of paint done, I'll let it dry for a minute or two, and then I'll go back and start to add even more layers of paint. The more layers of paint that you can add, the brighter color your white paint will be when it dries, and the easier it will be to add decorations, which is what we'll do another art class. So I'm going to let this dry for a minute and then paint another layer everywhere on top where I painted this first layer. I've painted a second layer of paint over the top of the sugar skull. Then I'll add some more paint on the jaw and anywhere else. If you make a mistake, that's okay. Art is about learning. It's okay to not get it perfect the first time. Even I make mistakes when I'm painting. When you're all finished, And you can have even more than 2 layers. If you have time, you could have 3 or even 4 layers. You'll want to listen when you're done, though, to any cleanup directions from any adults. I'm so excited to see your sugar skulls today.